What's up, guys? I'm so excited you're back here again this week. My name is Lori, and this week we are going to be testing / debunking baking hacks. And thank you so much to Tray Coffee for sponsoring this video. Now, the video that inspired this whole video was one that used Jolly Ranchers and a hair straightener. So I guess once you're done straightening your hair, then you can straighten your candies and melt them. But basically, you're using a hair straightener and a piece of parchment paper and a Jolly Rancher, and you melt it, and it becomes this like crystallized hard candy that you can put on top of like cakes and cupcakes. And it seems like one of those things that has to be too good to be true, and if it's not and it actually works, I'm over here wondering like, why have I not been using this technique forever? So they used a red Jolly Rancher, and I doubt that that makes a difference, but just so we're like covering all of our bases, I'm gonna use a red Jolly Rancher, and we're just supposed to like place it in the parchment paper, fold it over. I can't get it to stay in one spot. I'm like terrified that I'm gonna burn my, wait, maybe if I just start melting it. Oh, I got it. Can you see it coming out? It looks like it's melting. I feel like we should wait. I think we should wait. Maybe we'll make another one. I just rewatched the video again, and I feel like the hints are in the details. So they folded it and then they held it up. They didn't do it on the table. I'm going to burn my fingers off. Okay, things are happening, things are happening. It was definitely easier to do it that way than chasing it around the table. The first one feels cool. It looks so fragile. Whoa, that's really cool. My immediate thought is like, this would look really cool as like a coral for like an under the water themed cake. That actually worked. So I went a little bit crazy. I cannot believe that these worked that well, and I am super impressed. Let's see if the other hacks actually work or not, because I'm shocked. So the next one uses a can or a jar of store-bought icing that you just stick chunks of chocolate in, melt in the microwave, pour it over a pre-iced cake, and then you have this marble look. I don't know how many times they had to pour that icing to get it to look like that. Maybe it was just like a one-time pour, but I feel like if you just poured it, it would look one way. If you swirled it, it would look another way, and if you like zigzagged it around, it would look another way. And I'm not sure what's gonna look best. I'm gonna try to do exactly what they did, but this isn't ganache. It's not like a marble glaze.
It's Dunkaroo dip.
It's Dunkaroo dip. Oh my God, it tastes just like Dunkaroo dip.
Dunkaroos, Dunkaroos, you don't just eat your Dunkaroos.
Memories, childhood, yes. But I think it's gonna end up being very thin. And also, these are thick chunks of chocolate. Like, will that melt? How long am I gonna have to microwave that? I guess there's only one way to test this. I just feel like it's such a shame with like a perfectly iced cake that I could decorate anyway, and then I'm gonna like pour this on it, and who knows what's gonna happen. Also, I'm super sorry that I was gone for a couple weeks. I went to Iceland, so I'm not really sorry because it was epic. And if you guys want to see some of my travel stories and stuff, check me out on Instagram. Let's start microwaving chocolate and icing together. As seen in the video, 2 pieces of chocolate. So it started like bubbling and boiling in the microwave. I can see the chocolate a bit at the bottom, but then you can see like the oils and the fat separating. And it's super hot to touch. But I'm thinking that the heat of it, if there's any chunks of chocolate left, will melt those. And I need to let it cool before I pour it, because right now it's just gonna be a liquid mess. I want it to like thicken back up. I tried to let it cool. I put it in the fridge, but like, I don't think that this is gonna come back to life. Like, that just looks all kinds of messed up. So I did another one for half the time. This one I microwaved for a minute and a half, like different intervals, and this one I did 45 seconds. Look at how bubbly and gross that looks. I think we're ready to pour this one. It looks like they just poured in the center and then it flowed off. And then it looks like they swirled, but you couldn't see them swirl. Oh! Okay. I don't know why I'm so nervous. Oh, there goes the chocolate. I know I'm just like silent here. I'm just looking. I don't know. I don't know what to think. I think there's definitely something in the port, and that is a hard chunk of chocolate. Look at the chocolate, it's not fully melted. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't particularly like it. I feel like there's a lot of other ways you could decorate a cake that would be easy and look better than this. I don't know, you guys let me know. How about you guys be the verdict? What do you think of this whole situation of this cake? Do you like it? Do you not like it? Let me know down below because I'm not sure what to think. I don't know if I hate it. Maybe if we put on a fancy cake plate, challenge accepted. 1 second. Okay, next up, this video is showing if you have a burnt cookie, how you magically solve it by grating off the burntness. And voila, you've got a perfectly fine cookie that is not gonna taste dry or burnt or be chunky on the bottom, apparently. I mean, they didn't say that, but if they're saying that it's fine. So to test it, I've got 2 cookies here. I'm gonna put in the oven and purposefully burn cookies. I've never done that before. Definitely burnt cookies, but not purposefully. And then I'm gonna bake 2 cookies, trying to bake them perfectly, and then taste the difference and see if you can tell. They came out of the oven, and I have to say, it is really hard to burn cookies. I mean, it's not hard to like overcook them a little bit, but to get them that like burnt look like they're showing on the video, that was a bit challenging. My first try, I burned the whole cookie so it looks like a chocolate cookie. And the second try, I decided to take that cookie and put it in a frying pan just to try to burn the bottom. And I forgot about it and got distracted. So the whole cookie is just really black. That was an experience, I'll say. So I'm gonna take the cookie that is the least burnt on the top, but burnt on the bottom, and try to grade off the bottom. This feels so wrong and ridiculous. It could be the cabinet maker in me, but that sounds a lot like sawing wood. Right? Like, I think the feeling is just shame. You know, like if I did this to someone, if I burnt their cookies and was like, shaved off the burntness, is like, here you go. It just feels like a lie. Like, I will say that you can't really tell that I've done that. Like, it looks flat. I was worried that I was gonna like chunk it out and you'd see like the texture of it. You can't. It tastes like a burnt cookie. That makes me feel sad. This is not a good cookie. The next hack isn't one that I saw in one of these videos, but it's how coffee can enhance the flavor of chocolate. Now, I don't know if that's actually true. I just know that I've done a lot of recipes in the past and seen so many recipes where they use coffee in chocolate recipes. I wanna see if it's gonna work. And thanks so much to Trade Coffee for sponsoring this week's video and supplying us with coffee to test this hack out. I don't know about you guys, but I love experimenting with different coffee flavors, except grocery store selections are so limiting, and when you get something, you never know if it's the kind of coffee that you're even gonna like. For the longest time, I felt like I was drinking that like crappy diner coffee, but at home, until I found blends that I actually really liked. But Trade makes that process so much easier for you. You can discover new ethically sourced coffees from nation's top roasters that are personalized to you based on your tastes. You start off by taking their coffee quiz, and that's gonna help determine the best coffees for you based on things like how you brew your coffee and the intensity of the roast you like. They then make recommendations based on your preferences from over 400 roasters. Just okay coffee is not okay to them. They're gonna continue modifying your suggestions based on all the coffees you've tried and how you've liked them. You can choose to set up a delivery frequency so you never have to worry about running out of coffee again. I know we've all been there, and you'll have freshly roasted coffee delivered right to your door. Trade is offering 30% off your first bag with free shipping for the first 100 people to apply. You can check the link out down below in my description box, and the promotion will be automatically applied. So the way I'm going to test whether coffee actually enhances the flavor of chocolate is I'm gonna bake 2 chocolate cakes, except one of them I'm going to bake using coffee, brewed coffee into the cake, and then the other one I'm just gonna use water. I'm just gonna use a box cake mix. For one, I'm lazy, it's easy, and for 2, I feel like that's the easiest way of seeing the difference between the 2. They smell the exact same, but I'm not really expecting there to be a massive difference in taste. I just think the coffee is supposed to kind of enhance the flavors. Chocolate cupcake, coffee one. It's subtle. Like, I didn't think there was gonna be that big of a difference, and there's not, but I feel like the flavor's better. It's enhanced. I feel like that's what it did. I feel like it enhanced it a bit. I like it. Okay, the next hack uses a lemon, and it's supposed to be, I'm guessing, an easy way to kind of get lemon juice out of the lemon. You just roll it to like release the juices, stick a toothpick in, and then you magically squirt it into your fancy juice, and it comes out in like a little stream. So step one, you roll the lemon rolled. Step two, you poke a hole with a toothpick. Step three, you squeeze it into the fancy juice. It's just kind of foaming and bubbling. Like, juice is coming out, but it's not. It's like a little stream. I guess I wasn't squeezing it hard enough. Let's see if I can get it to do it again. That's a pretty fun party trick. I mean, it's not very efficient, but I am having, like, I don't think I've ever had this much fun squeezing a lemon before. And I have lemon water every morning for breakfast. So the next one uses little lemon candies and a lemon, and then you crush the candy up, you sprinkle it over a lemon slice, you bake it, and then you have this like little candied lemon. First of all, I have no idea how long to bake it. Like there's no details here, so I'm just guessing again. But the second big thing is, who would want to eat that? Like, it has lemon peel, you know, eating the peel of the lemon. Let's get some pretty slices of lemons. I feel like maybe I should just do one and see what happens. Don't know if it's done yet. It looks really bubbly. Okay, I'm taking it out. I'm doing a judgment call. I'm taking it out. I guess we just need to let it cool and see what happens. Letting it cool did nothing. I tried putting it in the freezer. That did nothing. I expected these to dry hard, kind of like the Jolly Rancher candies, where when they cool, they dry. They will not dry. So they half work. They're really bendy, but they're cool. You can see through them, which looks really awesome. Let's move on to the last hack. Last hack feels like one of those, why would you ever do this hack? But basically, it is the genius hack of how to level a cake using toothpicks and dental floss. Then I guess you can either make 2 cake layers or level your cake using it. This just seems really time consuming. But I have seen this hack literally everywhere on the internet. And by everywhere, I mean Instagram. I think I feel about hacks the same way I feel about gadgets, like most of them. Why? Then we're gonna take our dental floss, now that we've wasted all those toothpicks, and you're supposed to go on top. Oops, no, on top. It's like really hard. It wants to go like on, under, and on top. Are you seeing this struggle? They don't seem to be having the curly floss problem. Just trying to straighten it out. That's how you straighten floss, right? Just pull it. Have you ever tried? Oh, what? So you're just supposed to pull it tight and cut it. You just pull out all the toothpicks. Wait for it though. You haven't seen it yet. And there's a toothpick inside. And then you have a perfectly leveled cake. I mean, whoever thought of this hack, just high five. You did good. Well, this was fun and entertaining. Let me know in the comments down below if you guys want to see more videos like this, because I'm definitely enjoying them. I am entertained. And thank you so much again to Trade Coffee for sponsoring this video. Guys, have fun experimenting and discovering coffees that you'll really love, and be one of the first 100 people to click the link down below to get 30% off your first big coffee with free shipping. And I will see you guys back again next time. Oh, and it is also my grandmother's 95th birthday, so happy birthday, Grammy. Her name is Mabel, and she's adorable, and I love her, so I love you. Happy birthday.